guys, I hope you are really well. I'm here today with a spring summer 2018 trends video because I really love watching these kinds of videos and I wanted to kind of share my take and my opinions, I guess, on the current trends. There's so many trends at the moment that I'm absolutely loving. A lot of the time I like to put my own twist on trends more so than directly follow them because I kind of don't like doing the same as everyone else. I like my own version of it, if that makes sense. So I thought I would share with you some of my favourites today and some of the ones I've been completely incorporating. We've been having the most amazing weather at the minute as well, so hence my little summer dress. First of all, I'm going to start off with my favourite trend, and it is the dad trainer trend. Okay, so I've always loved chunky trainers, platform trainers, anything that's just kind of more on the chunky side, I guess. I just like the style of them. It's something that to me is just quite aesthetically pleasing, I guess. And so now this has come into like style, I'm all over it. So a couple of years ago, one of the YouTubers I watched, Soph from the Milk Club, she had these trainers and I absolutely love them, but you could not get them in England for the life of you. She was from Australia, I believe, and I looked at getting them shipped over here, but they were so expensive to do so with shipping and stuff, so that was kind of it. I kind of had to give up on my dream. One day I saw them on the shoe website and I was like, holy Jesus. And this must have been about 2 years after I first saw them, and I honestly couldn't believe it, but they didn't have my size, so I kept on looking and they just sold out like crazy. And I've just not been able to get my hands on a pair, and they started putting the prices up massively. So when they first were in stock, they were probably about £60, and they went up to like over 100. And literally a month ago, I managed to get my hands on a pair, and they are these, which are the Feeler Disruptor 2s. And oh my god, I got some lovely pink ones. I love the fact they kind of have like the signature Feeler red detailing on the logo. I think that's a real nice contrast with the pink. Obviously that's another big trend at the moment, mixing red with pink. And I've actually been really liking it. I used to hate that combination, but I've definitely got on board, and I think these are a perfect kind of like small injection of that trend. And I know they're quite an acquired trainer, like a lot of people would think they were ugly, but I do not. I think they are gorgeous and I'm just all there for the trend. I just wanted to show you a couple of other pairs. So I've actually got them in black as well. These are the ones that I originally saw that Sophie wore, and I finally got my hands on them. So these are from JD Sports. They're kids ones, they're junior ones because I've got small feet. So I got these in a size 5. And these ones then, which I've actually had for a while, they're more kind of like a running trainer style, but that is another element of this trend, is the obviously like the dad trainer element is not just the chunkiness, it's the kind of like more, I guess, like old fashioned, like retro-y kind of style trainer, and a lot of that comes with the old like Feelers and stuff, but also like the Reeboks and old Nikes. And I know a lot of people have been finding ones in Sports Direct, and the kind of shoes that you just literally your dad would wear. That's literally the idea of this trend, and I love it. I'm so on board. Yeah, you know that all the big brands have done them. You've got the Balenciaga ones, which, oh my god, I love. If I could afford them, I would buy them, but they are so expensive. The Gucci ones are amazing. They've got the massive Gucci logo on, I love them. The Louis Vuitton ones, and then you've even got the kind of own brand ones. The Topshop ones are really nice. Zara did some, but they're like mad sold out. Misguided have started doing some, pretty much everywhere has, and there's definitely a different element on all of them, and some of them I really like and some of them I don't, but for the most part you can actually pick them up quite cheap and you're bang on trend. I'm just going to move on to a few accessories, and you probably could have guessed, berets. I am on this trend so hard. I love berets so much. I think they actually suit me. I love hats, I wear hats quite a lot, but with the kind of Baker Boy trend, which I've also got here, it doesn't suit me as much, so I was happy that there was another hat trend which does suit me. However, moving more into the summer, I feel like it might tone down slightly because they are quite warm. Obviously they're made of wool most of the time, but I have this one here from Primark, which is just with these little tiny pearls on. Now, I'd seen this quite a few times and I really wasn't sure because, again, it was one of them that was like everyone had, and then they put it into the sale in Primark and it was like £2, and I tried it on and I was like, actually I do really like it, and I was going to take the pearls off, but I actually decided to keep them because I think they're really nice. I am a big fan of pearls. Then I have this grey one which I just picked up in a charity shop. Then my favourite one, which is this one, which is just the red one. I've been wearing red so much, which I will move on to in a moment. But no, this is my favourite one. I think it's the one that goes nicest with like my hair being blonde as well. Okay, moving on into the clothing section. So first of all, I'm going to start with these. So camo. I've spoken about camo before, and I went years ago when the camo trend was happening. I was not on it in the slightest. Like I don't know, I didn't feel it. I thought it was quite, I don't want to say chavvy, I don't know, I just didn't like it. But now it's come back around, I have got more on board. I've been a lot more on the more like vintagey side of it. I picked these ones up in a charity shop. They're quite large for me obviously, but I wear them with a belt and I like that kind of oversized cargo pant style. Well, I say that I haven't actually worn them yet, but I tried them on with a belt and that's the look I'm gonna go for. But I really like them. They're kind of like a faded look, like they're not as bright a camo, and they're just like the beige nudie style, which I like because obviously nudes are very big at the minute as well. I think it'd be really nice to pair with a little like tight fitted crop top, because then you've kind of got the contrast of the oversized trousers with something like more feminine and like sexy, I guess, on top, and then I'm all there for that juxtaposition. Sticking on the trouser front, I wanted to talk about the whole trouser suit vibe, like two-piece vibe. Again, mixing with the chunky trainers. People have been styling like two-piece suits with the trainers, and girl, I've seen so many two-piece sets. I do have one, but it's not here with me, so I can't show it you. I feel like the trouser suit trend is one that's come around very quickly, and I really like it. It's formal, but it's casual as well. People dress it down, like I say, with the trainers, with a little bralette underneath. But yeah, so like I say, keeping on that kind of theme, I've been loving like suit trousers or formal peg leg kind of trousers with trainers. They fit me so nicely actually. They've got belt loops as well, so that's great because I can cinch it into like whatever size I like. I've seen this vibe a lot on Instagram at the moment, like all the Instagram bloggers I follow, because I do follow a lot now, and I've been getting so much inspiration, and you can see the running trends and the themes throughout. I'm moving on to probably one of my favourites. This is, again, sticking with the kind of two-piece theme like I said before. It's tracksuits, or again, maybe just two pieces, like matching sets, but I've kind of got like two tracksuits and like a two-piece to show you. So I'll show you this first one. I got this, I thrifted this the other day, and oh my god, I was so happy with it. So it's this kind of like fuchsia velour two-piece. So it comes with this little like jacket, which kind of has like the high lapels, like not folded lapels, and then these trousers, which, oh my god honey, they are pink velour like palazzo pants. I did take them in at the size because they were slightly too big for me. They've got a really nice elasticated waist, they've got a cute little pocket on the back, and oh god, it just looks so good on. And like I say, similarly with the two-piece sets is tracksuits. Now I've had this one for ages, but now I'm in style with it, so I've been pulling it out a lot more. I've just got the zip-up jacket, and then the trousers are literally just pink joggers again, which I've taken up slightly at the bottom, but the waist is adjustable, so I can just use the ties to put it in. So it's slightly bigger. I'd say it's more of a 12 and I'm more of a 6 to 8, but it definitely fits, and I like that oversized vibe, as I've always said. And the jacket, of course, I don't mind wearing oversized anyway. And this is my newest one. I brought this the other day from H&M, and it's still got the tag on it. I've actually not worn it yet. But it was in the sale, and I was like, sister, this was meant for me. Again, we've got the velour, and this time it's just like a red hoodie instead of a zip up, like an over the head. Again, are just joggers with the adjustable waist. But yeah, two pieces, matching sets, co-ords, all of this I've been wearing like on the daily at the minute because it's so comfy and it's fashionable. Thank you, Lord, for giving us a comfy few seasons of fashion. Okay, so moving into a more colour palette section. The big thing at the moment is the Crayola colours. You have your reds, your yellows, your greens and your purples. They're the kind of four main colours of the season, and I, for one, have been enjoying it very much. So I've recently discovered, although after years of thinking I looked awful in red, I've recently discovered that it actually suits me, and I think it's maybe because my hair is a bit blonder now, but I love it and I've been wearing it so much. But also yellow, I've recently discovered I have quite a liking for. I bought this jumper in a charity shop and just snipped off the bottom to make it a crop because I live in crops, but it's like this fleeced material. It was like a big oversized jumper. I think I might have shown it in a thrift haul or something, and I was gonna get rid of it because I decided that I didn't like the fit on me, and I thought, hold on, let me crop it and see how this goes. And I did, and it looks so much better. So it's got this little like V-neck and this little like logo for the company, which is Valerie Herman, which I've never heard of. Like I say, I just picked it up in a charity shop. It was like a couple of pounds, and I call it my Bob the Builder jumper because it's very Bob the Builder yellow. Again, another bright and popular colour at the minute has been orange, although I'm not too sure if it is my kind of thing. I've got this jumper, which is moving on to another trend actually, which is just the oversized hoodies. People have been wearing them a lot, either bare-legged with trainers or with cycling shorts, which, great transition I have here. But I got this oversized hoodie from Primark. It was like £8 I think, and like I said, I've been loving wearing it, just bare-legged or with shorts underneath. And in Primark at the minute they have it in so many colours. They've just brought out a pink one, which I'm tempted. But yes, cycling shorts, another big trend. Now, first of all, this was wearing them underneath things, just kind of like poking out. Now it's gone way more into it being like a featured item. So wearing these with a crop top, it's a very brave look. Only do it if you dare, because obviously it's quite revealing in a sense because these are super tight. If you wear a crop top, you've got your stomach out and then that's tight. And it's kind of like a if you dare pull it off kind of thing. I do love it, and I think I will be whipping it out. Also wearing them with, like I say, a crop top, but then like an oversized denim jacket or just an oversized jacket of some form. That's a really good look because it kind of takes away from the fact that this is all skin tight and then you have something like big and not as fitted. But yeah, my ones are just from H&M. I got them years ago actually. I bought them to work out in, but I didn't wear them much to work out in, and now I can actually wear them as like a fashion thing. It's so weird how it comes round. And then the final trend I wanted to talk about, and one of my favourites actually, is the athleisure trend. I've spoken about this a million times before, and it has been in style for a while. It was definitely here over winter, and I think it will stay moving into the next seasons. But it is the athletic loungewear combined thing, so wearing like sportswear on a daily basis as like a fashion thing as opposed to just working out. So it's great because you can rock out of the gym and be fashionable. Definitely one of the big ones has been the like joggers, the track pants. I have these ones which were thrifted. They're just this kind of dark grey pair, and they have like the red stripes down the sides. They're Adidas ones. I really like these. I like the big baggy fit. Again, wearing the like baggy style pants with a tight little crop top, really nice look. And the other pair I have, again, Adidas. I'm a big Adidas fan. These I actually got from the Adidas store years ago now actually in Manchester, and they are grey blue kind of, I don't know what you would say. I think I'm slightly colourblind with grey and blue, if that's possible, because my mom, we have this towel at home which is like, in my opinion, blue, and my mom always says it's grey, and it's, yeah, she always is like, that's so grey, and I'm like, it's blue, mate. So I'm not sure what colour these are. Make your own decision. But they have like the white stripes down the sides. I love that contrast, and they are actually men's. Like I say, I didn't thrift these. I paid full price for them, so they are kind of a little bit more of like a luxury purchase, I guess. I say that makes me sound so cheap because I buy everything in charity shops. Anything from a normal shop is luxury to me. And again, another Adidas piece. I've got this like Adidas polo shirt in this kind of faded black grey colour, and mixing this, like, which I say is a sporty kind of piece, with again a non-sporty piece, like even some peg leg trousers or some suit trousers. That, I think that would be a like really cool look. But yes, that's everything for my little trends video today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I love doing this because I love talking about fashion. Like, I filmed for nearly an hour, so I've got to edit all this down and pick the best bits, but I could talk about fashion and my opinions on it and my ideas on it for days and days. I love it so much. I think one of the best things about fashion is that it's so individual and you can just experiment so much with it, and people always say things to me like, how do you wear that? How do you pull that off? Like, only you could wear that. And it's like, you just have to try, if that makes sense. And if you do it and you embrace it and you, I don't know, don't feel embarrassed, if you feel confident in it, look confident in it, it suits you. It's literally about being daring with fashion. Fashion is the one thing where you don't need to follow any rules, where you can experiment, where you can do things and it not be offensive or upsetting to anyone else. Like, if you're gonna experiment with anything, experiment with fashion, man, because you can. I spent so much time wearing stuff that was like boring to me and basic because it would please other people and because people wouldn't bother saying anything to me, but I would rather people say stuff to me. Why do you not want to stand out in fashion? Like, why would you not want to? We're all born different people, man. Like, I think definitely the last 6 months or so have been the biggest wake up call for me with fashion. I think I finally discovered that I can wear what I want and not give a crap about what anyone says. I've not got anyone putting me down about it. When I walk into a room and people compliment me on my fashion, that is the biggest compliment I could have because I'm so passionate about it. But yes, after that little life lesson from me, I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe if you haven't already. Come and join the family. You are more than welcome here any goddamn time. I really hope you're enjoying these sunny days if you're having some. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in my next one. I love you lots. Bye!